Hey guys, what's up? Shadowlance back for another commentary. Today I'm getting into another hostile life topic. No, it's not a list, it's another commentary. He sent me quite a few of those, so I'm going to be doing those for a while. But today I'm doing the epidemic of bullying. It's something that's just it's an issue in middle school, high school, not so much in elementary school, thank God, but I'll kind of get into that in a little bit. It tapers off in college too, and it changes, the form of bullying changes as you go into the workforce and other stuff. It's different depending on what age group you're in. But it's really the worst, I think, in middle school and high school. So, just now. There's that kid in the hall that always pushes people around. I mean, we all knew him and hated him for it. And some of us were even that person at some point, sadly. And it really does suck to be on the wrong end, and it sucks to get in trouble for it, too. What's sad is that the only issue is that people have forgotten the fine art of kindergarten manners, which leads to it. Now, I'm a super polar person on the epidemic of bullying. I don't have a middle ground stance on this. If it's my own issue, I don't usually worry about it as long as it's not physical. But the second someone else is getting pushed around, I tend to step in without even thinking about it. It's more of a reaction than an actual thing I actually think about and think, I gotta go help that person. I just sort of do it. My body and my hand moves on its own. But I'm more inclined to defend others than myself, which may sound all well and good, but it really just proves that I personally am kind of weak, which is very honest to say. I also have a bad habit of getting into physical fights over defending someone in those kind of scenarios, someone else. But don't take my example because I'm a hell of a bad one. As for my actual advice, if it's not physical, then don't worry about it too much. Just let it slide or let someone know privately. Or figure out an undercover way to get a friend on your side if it's really that bad. I mean, sometimes it's like, oh, they just say, hey, stupid, in the hallway. You can just ignore that. But if they're actually really getting a couple of people to gang up on you, then yeah, tell someone privately. I mean, honestly, that may sound like the wimpy way out, but it's because telling others, including adults or police officers, if it's really that bad, is not losing, because the person they slam down on is going to be in a much, much worse shape, and they're going to be in a much worse position than you are in the long run. They can even be sent to jail if it's bad enough. So, I mean, quite honestly, you have nothing to lose, really. Who cares about your reputation? Because as I've said in a couple of videos, past high school, reputation means literally less than zero shits. It means absolutely nothing. No one cares about your reputation, and you have a chance to A, start fresh and make yourself a better place in the world, and one day when you are running a massive company and they're sitting there working at McDonald's, you get the last laugh in your own head. Don't actually go laugh at them because it's a mean thing to do. But just tell them that if they do it again, they can expect a little bit of retribution. I mean, honestly, fair judicial retribution too. However, if it is physical, that's a very different story. My personal motto is always defend yourself. Don't focus so much on hitting the other person. That's not even the most important part. Just avoid what they throw at you. Go ahead and fight dirty. Bite, pinch, and hit pressure points. Just get them off of you and run if you can. Now, I say run because, and that is going to sound wimpy, because the last time I got into a fight like that, I actually didn't end up in such the best place. I mean, I hit the other guy too, and then that didn't end up very well. So it's not the smartest thing to do, because then both of you can get in trouble. And both of us had things besides that were bad too. I mean, yeah, we got in trouble at school, but we also got in trouble at home too, and that's never fun either. So, yeah, I mean, if it's as bad as Mean Girls, then PM me privately and ask me about it. I'm actually a decent counselor, being honest. I like to help people with their issues. That's just me. I like helping other people. But, so if you got something now going on, yeah, feel free to PM me. Shoot me up. But, you know what's even better? Just be a good person. Sit in on a kindergarten class if you have to, but just be good. I don't see what's so hard about that. Just be friends with each other. Make friends, not enemies. I've said that so many times, and that's so true of combat arms too. Bullying is like, it's cyberbullying. That's really what it is, and combat arms is terrible for it. It's really not great. The community in-game is pretty bad. I've said this before when the whole community's talk, but that's where I kind of want to wrap up for today, guys. Just take these words to heart if you can, and maybe tell them to a friend too. I mean, this is always good advice for everyone. But thank you for watching. Please rate, comment, subscribe, drop a like, let a friend know, and I will see you guys in the next video. Shadowlance out.
Pushing through face. Push it through face. face down and pushing through.